Okay, so here's a wild stat to kick things off. Women make up 50% of the workforce in the US. That's half, not just in entry-level jobs, but across all levels, supervisory roles included.
Yeah, and that's a huge deal when you think about how much it contributes to family stability. I mean, when both parents work, household income increases significantly, right? That makes a real difference in covering things like rent, food, and even saving for the future.
Totally. I mean, look, my mom, you know this story. She was raising me and my little brother while working full-time, and I've always thought about how she juggled all that. Like, working that hard not only kept us afloat financially, but it also gave her that sense of independence. It was inspiring to watch as a kid.
That's a great example. And beyond the financial side, having women in all these roles also impacts society as a whole. I mean, it's breaking down barriers, showing the next generation what's possible, and changing perceptions about, who belongs in leadership.
Exactly. And you know what else? Women in supervisory positions are like out here proving that leadership isn't this exclusive thing. It's about ability, not some outdated stereotype about who should lead. It's a game changer.
And with financial independence comes so much more. Women who work play a big role in reducing their families' economic struggles. Plus, and this is key, they're also setting a foundation for their kids to follow in their steps and aim higher.
Speaking of families and making a difference, one significant benefit of working is having health insurance. Seriously, it's a game changer. Employers offering insurance plans that help cover costs. For families, that kind of support is huge. It takes some real pressure off when it comes to medical bills and peace of mind.
Absolutely. When you think about it, healthcare in the US isn't cheap, but having workplace insurance not only makes it manageable, it also saves families from major financial stress. It provides that stability everyone needs.
Exactly. And it's not just about the money. Health insurance opens up access to better care, which is, not to sound dramatic, but pretty much essential for a good quality of life.
Yeah, and it ties into independence too. I mean, when women have access to these benefits, they're able to plan for their future and take care of their families in a more meaningful way.
Right, but workplaces don't just benefit you financially. Working outside the home is also one of the best ways to improve your English. Think about it. Coworkers, clients, just day-to-day interactions, those experiences kind of force you to practice and get better,
For sure. Actually, this reminds me of a family friend. She came to the US not knowing much English, but she started working at this, local community center. And it was through her job, speaking with coworkers, helping visitors, that her English improved a ton over time. She even became a leader in her community because of it.
That's so inspiring. It's like the job wasn't just a job. It became this whole, stepping stone to, expanding her world and connecting to people in a way she probably never imagined.
Exactly. I mean, once you feel confident communicating, it's like the doors to being involved in your community just swing open. It's grocery shopping, doctor's offices, even something as simple as chatting with a neighbor. Everything gets easier.
Totally. And let's not forget how, working also gives people professional skills they can carry forward. Like climbing the ladder doesn't just happen overnight, but each new skill you pick up brings you closer.
Right, and those skills can set the stage for promotions or even jumping into a higher-paying role later. It's all about progress, step by step, toward a better future.
So, speaking of progress and empowerment, it's interesting how family dynamics in the US are evolving these days. More women are earning as much or even more than their husbands. It's an incredible shift, but not everyone handles that adjustment easily.
Yeah, it's a big change, especially for families used to, more traditional roles. It can definitely add new stress if one person feels like they've lost their role in the family somehow.
Exactly. I mean, there's this couple I know. She works in tech and totally crushes it, earning way more than her husband. He was super supportive from day one, but they still had to figure out how to balance responsibilities at home. It wasn't immediate.
That's a great example, and honestly, I think a lot of it comes down to communication. Like, actually sitting down and talking about what's working, what's not, and just being open to adjusting roles when needed.
For sure. And they were all about that. They divided up house stuff and made childcare a real team effort. It wasn't about, oh, I'm the breadwinner now, so you do this. It was like, how do we figure this out together? That mindset changed everything for them.
And it's got to be reassuring, right? Knowing that the other person has your back, even when the roles shift. It's not always easy, but having that mutual support can make all the difference for families.
Totally. Yeah, it's stressful at first, but once both people commit to making it work, those adjustments can actually make a family stronger. It's kind of awesome when you think about it.
And it sets an example for kids too. They see teamwork, respect for each other's goals, and flexibility. That's invaluable for how they'll handle relationships later on, don't you think?
It's fascinating how those shifts in family dynamics can lead to stronger connections, don't you think? Speaking of which, let's dive into another angle that builds on what we've touched on so far.
Yeah, we've gone over some massive topics. Starting with how women make up half the workforce in the U.S. and why that's such a game changer for families and society as a whole.
Right. And then we talked about the benefits of working, like health insurance, super important, and how jobs can actually help improve other aspects of your life, like learning English or picking up professional skills.
Exactly. And those professional skills, they're not just for the paychecks, they're like building blocks for future opportunities. Every job, every skill kind of builds on the last.
Oh, and we couldn't skip family dynamics. That whole shift where more women are becoming the primary earners, it's huge. Both the challenges and the opportunities that come with it. It's a lot to navigate.
For sure, we talked about how communication and mutual support are key when juggling those new roles, especially when one person's career takes off. It's all about balance.
And teamwork, right? Like sharing responsibilities at home to make things work smoother for everyone involved. I love how those conversations are becoming more common now.
Me too. It sets a great example for kids, showing them how flexibility and respect can really strengthen a family. It's inspiring stuff.
Speaking of family dynamics and all the changes we've touched on, it really makes you think about how these shifts are shaping our everyday lives, doesn't it? Let's dive even deeper into how we can take these ideas and put them into action.
Yeah, and you know what? If you found this episode helpful, don't forget to subscribe. Hit that bell icon so you don't miss any of our future episodes.
Oh, and we've got a little bonus for you, a free study guide. Yep, it's in the description, just waiting for you to download it and dive deeper. Seriously, go check it out.
And if you know someone who could use this info, maybe a friend, a coworker, or even a family member, send this episode their way. Sharing is caring, right?
Absolutely. And on that note, we're wrapping up for today. Thanks again for hanging out with us, and we'll catch you next time. Stay empowered.
Take care, everyone.